Hi everyone, my name is Steve Mahana, and today we're going to cover my experience with this peace lily. But first and foremost, let's cover the science behind the peace lily. So upon doing research for this project, we learned that the peace lily has a lot of purifying qualities, that being that it's able to clean 60% of the air around it and removing toxic and chemicals floating in our air. With this in mind, we wanted to test, several of our team members wanted to test this theory by performing a DIY experiment, which entitled us to get plastic plates and covering it with petroleum jelly, as well as setting them up in different locations. So for me, I decided to put two in my bedroom and two in my living room. So with that said, unfortunately the experiment showed no real results. That being that our plates looked exactly the same when beginning our experiment. But for our justification for proving that our plants do indeed have cleaning powers and other beneficial properties, we are sharing our experience with our overall lily that we will discuss shortly.
Good morning, ladies. How you babies doing? How's the air quality this morning? Yup, wonderful. Just like the last few weeks since you guys been in my bedroom, I had a really good sleep. No more restless nights.
The Spathiphyllum wallichii, also known as peace lily, filtrates the air quality by absorbing toxins and chemicals from the air with its leaves. Then it sends the pollutants through their roots, which then break down from microbes in the soil. It also benefits restful sleep for people suffering from insomnia or poor sleeping habits. According to NASA, it's a proven fact that the peace lily absorbs EMF radiations, prevents illnesses like respiratory problems, and is one of the best natural air filters on this planet. Whenever I'm stuck going through emails, Zoom meetings, and homework, I look at my lilies and take a deep breath and continue my day with positivity. Personally, for me, the plant earned its name because I feel more at peace with these lilies at home and work.
Hi everyone, so in this video my groupmates and I have bought a peace lily to see if it'll improve the air quality in our household. So I bought this beauty 2 weeks ago and I'm going to do a DIY experiment and see if it actually does improve the air quality. So Steve and I have tried that out and yeah, I'll show you this next part. This experiment, I'm going to use tape, scissors, Vaseline, and a clear object. On a website I found on aprilair.com, it'll show you how to conduct an experiment to test the different air qualities in different households. In this case, I'm going to conduct an experiment for my room, my kitchen, and my living room. In this case, instead of a plastic plate, I'm going to use a plastic cup. Right now, I'm cutting the top and the bottom part and throwing it out. Then I will cut the middle part of the cup into 3 equal pieces. Then I will use a tape and tape it on the back on the curved part. I'm also going to cut that into 3 equal pieces. So as I tape it on the back, I will stick each one of them on the wall in my bedroom, the kitchen, and the living room. Okay, so for the past 2 weeks, the experiment did not work. I did notice a slight little difference. It definitely brightens up my living room, but for the most part, I enjoy looking at it. I enjoy taking care of it. And I hope Steve's experiment worked out.
My experience with the peace lily, I was very skeptical with the idea that a simple plant can have aiding powers such as purifying our air or motivating our moods or even helping us sleep. So for 2 weeks, I set up my peace lily next to my bedroom under the window I have in my room. I left it there. The first 2 days, it was very normal. There was no really change in my sleep or anything like that. But onto the 3rd day, I did see some change. I'm a person who does in fact have trouble sleeping, that being that I have a lot on my mind or I'm stressed out about things. But I do want to give credit to the plant that after the 3rd day, I did see some change where I would knock out and I don't even remember it, of me falling asleep the next day. So then proceeding the days, I've been able to go to sleep with no problem. I do want to give credit to the peace lily and justify that it does indeed help you sleep. But also that I would spend I would also spend much of my weekend in my room and notice that a growth in motivation to do my homework early or to even clean my room. But before I would always be lazy and tired to tidy my room because of either I'm stressed out or I'm overworked in my work. So overall, my experience with the Peace Lily has been a great experience, with the persuasion of wanting to do more in my room and throughout my days. So I honestly don't see myself throwing away this Peace Lily. I do want to have more in my room and then set up more in my parents' house. But overall, I had a great experience.
For my part of the experiment, I want to document how the Peace Lily affected my breathing for when I sing. Now I noticed that I got a little breathy during that part, so I'm gonna try it with the Peace Lily by me. Now I'm gonna try singing with the Peace Lily next to me to see if I notice a difference. Now I noticed that my breathing, and I was able to hold the notes a lot more. I've always had a little trouble with controlling my breath when singing, but having this Peace Lily here helped me to be able to hold the note and not sound too breathy. That was honestly the best I've sang it so far.
Walk like Ronald McDonald, you walk like Ronald McDonald, you walk like Ronald McDonald, I walk like